Boys and welcome to the Bayern View. We are here to preview tonight's game, Feyenoord versus Bayern Munich in Rotterdam, in the Netherlands, in the UCL. And yeah, man, Bayern need to pick up 3 points. But we are here to do the preview. Yes, I still am in my dressing gown, leave me alone. But yeah, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 10K. If you could help me get there, muchly and greatly appreciated. We will be live tonight. By the time this goes out, we would have already been live twice. But yeah, big up to everybody. Thank you for the support. It generally does mean a lot. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's get into the preview. So yeah, big up, people. Big up, and let's go. So Feyenoord versus Bayern Munich is a big clash. I'm excited, man. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not excited for this game. I am. I really, really am. And it should be a good game. It should be a good clash and a good game as a whole. Feyenoord, if we want to talk about them, though, last 6 games, obviously, they got a 5-2 win, a 2-1 win. They did lose to PSV 3-0. Obviously, PSV are the best team in the Netherlands at this moment in time. Then they also they got 2 back-to-back losses, which is obviously not good for them. Then they went on to beat whoever that is in the KNV Cup. KNVB Cup, can't speak, which again, I have no clue what that is. I'm guessing that's their Dutch Cup. So yeah, take that as you will. Then obviously they drew 1-1 in their most recent game, which is obviously never good. You don't want to be doing that. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But if we go over, obviously Bayern are sitting in at 12th, 4 wins with 2 losses. Obviously, in our last games, we've got 3 wins, 2 losses, obviously. And then they are sitting in 20th with 10 points, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. And then obviously you can see here goals for 17 and 8 against. They've got 14 and 15 against. They've got 2 wins, a loss, a draw, and a win. So yeah, take that as you will. And then obviously this is the table as it is, obviously from 36th all the way to 1st, which is Liverpool. Obviously, this is the time of recording this. If Bayern get a win, or they get a win, or whoever gets a win, this could obviously change. But yeah, again, it finished 1-1. It finished 1-1. If we go over to it, though, that game, again, finished 1-1. To be fair, their opponent had 9 shots, 1 on target, and scored. Feyenoord had 15 shots, 6 on target. They had the possession, they had the passes, they had the corners. They literally had everything, but just could not do the work, basically, without being too disrespectful. But one thing that definitely needs to be said is this is how they lined up in that game. And we'll go on average positions and that in a minute. The goalkeeper seems to not have the best game, so on and so forth. But one thing that needs to be said, hopefully this thing will disappear. The player of the match was Igor. Is it Paxilo? I don't know how to say it, but he has 19. He's played 19 matches in the Eredivisie with 5 goals, 6 assists. He's having a good game. And Gimenez, the Mexican striker, has actually scored 7 in the league with 1 assist. So these two are doing very, very well together. Obviously, Gimenez got a 6.9 in that one. Didn't have a good game, but in general, that needs to be said. So yeah, that was the average positions, as you can see here. Average positions. So this is the way that the manager likes to set them up. And obviously the goalkeeper stays in his box. Doesn't come out too much. But in general, that's how they like to set up. This is how the defenders normally line up. You've got the number 16 left back on the left-hand side of the screen. Obviously pushing to this, you know what a left back does. He pushes up to the left, the right pushes up to the right. I don't know what it is though, but for some reason the left back doesn't push up as much as the right back, if you can see. And then obviously the centre backs like to push up a little bit also, which I think could go to Bayern's favour if they do try to play a high line against us, which wouldn't be a good thing. Then you've obviously got their midfield. So obviously the bigger picture, the one dead in the middle is their 6, obviously their midfielder, and then obviously the rest of them. It seems like that Igor guy also does like to take corners as well. Hopefully he doesn't have any good ones today. But yeah, they do like to press, and especially this guy. He likes to press in this area here, which would be Alphonso Davies and Kim Min-jae. So hopefully we don't get caught out there. But Igor here, this guy likes to press press. So Konrad Laimer, whoever's playing right back, please watch what you're bloody doing. Because we can't afford to get messed up like Barca did and like Jeremy Gittins did against Dortmund. Do you know what I mean? So this player here, Calvin Strex, or however you say his name, likes to play off of Gimenez. As you can see, they're obviously very close quarters here. Gimenez number 29, he's number 10. And if we actually go to Gimenez, again, like I said, he likes to play off of a player, which is their cam. So we need to watch out for that. And hopefully the defense doesn't push up too much. We've seen it so many times with Vinny, with Gittins. We've been so many times we've been counter-attacked. Rafinha scored a hat-trick on a head top. So yeah, man, it's a big one. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, Kompany has it ready. Put it that way. Bayern-wise, though, Bayern's last 6 games, we've got 2-1 win against Mainz. 2-1 loss against Mainz. So yeah, there's that. Obviously we smashed Leipzig. We smashed RB Salzburg. Obviously we beat Mönchengladbach, as we normally do. So yeah, there's that. Then obviously the Hoffenheim game is there. And then obviously the Wolfsburg game. I actually been saying that we haven't lost since we got knocked out of the cup, but we did. So yeah, I apologize for that. I thought for some reason, I don't know why I thought we had one. I don't know. I'm losing the plot. To be quite honest, Bayern are stressing me that much that I'm losing the plot. But yeah, I do apologize. I generally don't know why I said that, but hey, it is what it is. On the Wolfsburg game though, as a whole, such a good clash, to be honest with you. But Bayern need to do so much better in these games because, as you can see, we scored in the 20th minute, they scored in the 24th minute, and then, we go on to, get a brace with Goretzka, blah, 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 and then the same guy scores in the 88th minute. Bozo moments can happen with our defense, and we don't want to see that. Put it that way, we really, really don't need to see that. Olise was obviously player of the match. I thought man of the match generally was Goretzka, in my opinion, because he saved us, he had the brace, but the best player on the pitch was definitely Olise. Olise's just levels, man. He really is such a good signing. But we did have 25 shots, 10 on target, which definitely needs to be converted a lot more. To only get 3 goals out of those 10 shots on target is mad. They had 7 with 3 on target. Obviously, we had some corners, we had the passes, possession, so on and so forth. And obviously, this is how Kompany lined us up in that game. Now, Olise, one thing that needs to be said is Olise did play at cam. In this game, I don't expect him to do that today. I'm expecting him to actually be off of the right-hand side again, hopefully, because Jamal should be back. So that was the average positions that Kompany likes to play. Of course, he likes to play the high line, the really, really high line, which in itself is a bit of a madness, but which is just what it is, to be honest. There's not really much else to say on it, to be honest. He likes to play that high line, and that's the way he likes to play. Like, there's not really much to say. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not going to sit here and act like, what we've done fantastic with this high line. But in this particular game that we're talking about, it worked. It really did work for us. So, yeah, you're not going to see me complaining. Neuer obviously likes to come out of his box. We know what Neuer's like. So, yeah, he obviously is going to play again. This is how our backline faced Wolfsburg. Again, obviously similar. I've actually got Kim Min-jae and Mankana the wrong way around. I apologise. So, yeah, there's that. Obviously, we had Michael Olise playing again at the 10. We don't see that happening today because I think Jamal's going to be back. But, yeah, Kimmich and Goretzka, so on. And then Leroy Sané, if he is to play, hopefully he'll be off the left today. Hopefully he doesn't play at all. But if he is going to play him off the left, please, Kompany. Both him and Coman were crap. Harry Kane, obviously you see the stats just under the thingy. 16 goals in 16 games with 6 assists. He's doing very good this season, but he does need to push on now. So yeah, I'm with it. Don't get it twisted. I'm expecting us to win today. And well, it's a must win because we need to get into that top 8. And how you do that is by getting the 6 wins. Kompany's already said it in his press conference. The press conference reaction by the time of this video coming out is already out. It's just one of those, isn't it, really? But again, Feyenoord, this would be the lineup that we will go with, in my opinion. So Mamonoy, obviously captain, and he'll be in goal, of course. Lima right back. I would like Kimmich there. I've been saying this for the longest time. You guys know we want Kimmich to play right back, but I think, generally speaking, we've got more luck of Philip Lahm coming back and playing right back. Then, yeah, that's just is what it is. 2 centre-backs will obviously be Kim Min-jae and Upamecano. That's the partnership that Kompany likes, and that's the players. We definitely don't want to be playing Eric Dyer. Davies will be left back. 2 midfielders will be Kimmich and Goretzka. I have nothing against Pavlovic, but for me personally, Goretzka scored a brace in the last game. If we're going off of merit, which is what Kompany likes to do, Goretzka has to play. Jamal Musiala at the 10. Leroy Sané on the left if he is going to play. Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't see him. But just if he is going to play there. Olise on the right, just because of obviously Musiala playing in 10. Now, if he wants to put Musiala off the left, Olise in the 10 and Sané on the right, whatever. But I would generally just like to do it this way, and then obviously Kane up top. So, yeah, that would be the lineup. Nothing spectacular. I'm not, predicting anything that anyone, isn't going to know. Maybe we get Coman, maybe we get Gnabry, maybe we get Tau. The likelihood of Tau ain't going to happen. But score-wise, I was thinking of 5-0, but I'm actually thinking of 4. I think we're going to beat them. With all due respect, I'm not trying to disrespect them by saying 4-0 or whatever, but I generally do believe we will beat them. And I'm here for it. Put it that way. I am here for it. So, yeah, Bayern, come on, let's go. Let's turn up in Amsterdam. Well, it's actually not in Amsterdam, is it? Rotterdam. Let's turn up in the Netherlands, is what I meant to say. And hopefully we can pick up the win, because we desperately need these points. Obviously, so do they, but, we're us being the big team that we are, the big club, blah, blah, blah. We need these points. So, yeah, man. Bayern, this is your turn to turn up now. Obviously, we will be here for the reaction, the stream, the reaction, everything will be coming on the Bayern View. Hopefully, we don't lose. Fingers crossed. I'm thinking of 4-0. Let me know what you think in your personal opinion. But yeah, big up to everybody. Smash the likes if you haven't already. Thank you for the constant support on the channel. It generally does mean a lot to me. And yeah, man, it's gonna be an interesting game. Let's see what happens. Because for me personally, if we don't turn up, then it could be a sticky situation. I don't think Kompany's going to be sacked or any of that silliness. But in general, we don't need the playoffs, put it that way. I think we would get through with the playoffs, but it's just an extra game that we just don't need. We don't need that extra game in our life, put it that way. So, yeah, that's generally my opinion. But, yeah, let me know what you think. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.